Hello guys, what's up back here with the reading channel? We are reading Humphrey's Creepy Crawly Camping Adventure, and we are reading Chapter 5, The Troubles with Monsters. If you haven't seen Chapter 4, which is called Out Shadows, you can go check it out after this video. The date is 9/20, and I hope you enjoy. Now let's read. And also, there's the descriptions down below for the other, which is the blog, and I'll be putting the link down below in the description. 5. The Trouble with Monsters. It's a monster! Richard shouted. Run for your life! Art screamed. Help! Seth shrieked. They howled and yelped. They shouted and screeched. Here is Humphrey making the tree. No matter how loud I screamed, I could never sound as loud as those boys. As they paused in air and tried to look big, I heard footsteps running away from the tent. Help! Help! The shrieks moved toward Richie's house. The air was quiet again. Relaxed and stopped acting like a monster. So boys were afraid of some things too. I hoped the boys weren't too scared, but I was glad that my plan had worked. I heard footsteps coming toward the tent. Eek! I squeaked. I knew it was probably just Mr. Hopper, but I didn't want to be caught outside my cage. My friends might find out about my secret lock that doesn't lock, and if they did, they might decide to fix it. Then I'd be stuck in my cage forever and never. So I dashed to my cage and pulled the door closed. What's going on here, Mr. Hopper asked as he poked his head in the tent flap and looked around. Flashlight was still on, and so was the music. Shadow was on the wall, but now it was my shadow inside the cage. Mr. Hopper laughed and saw it. I see what happened, he said. He left and came back with Hetty, Gail safe, and Miranda. Are you sure it's safe out here, Hetty asked. I could hear the boys screaming from inside the house, Gail nodded. I saw them running across the yard. I'll show you what scared them, Mr. Hopper said. Humphrey cast a shadow on the wall of the tent. He took them around the outside of the tent. It looks huge, Miranda said. It looks like a lion in a cage, Say whispered. But it wouldn't scare me, Hetty said. Me neither, Gail agreed. Silly boys. The girls came back into the tent. I'm not afraid to be out here, Hetty said. Girls aren't afraid of anything, Miranda said. Girls aren't afraid of anything, the girls all repeated. It's funny, but I didn't remember leaving the flashlight on, Hetty said. Or the music. Say, Gail and Miranda didn't remember either. And then I didn't squeak up to tell them I had turned them on. Girls stood between the flashlight and the tent and made funny shadows, like pictures on the wall. Gail made a crocodile using her hands. So this is called shadow painting. So what they do is that they take a flashlight and then they shine it against the wall, and then they make these different types of shapes with their hands, and then it casts these shadows just like these pictures on the wall. Gail made a crocodile using her hands. And I was just a little bit afraid when she snapped the crocodile's jaws. Miranda made a rabbit with her with the bunny rabbit with her hands. It had tall, floppy ears. Hetty made a dog. She wiggled her fingers and his ears flopped. His mouth opened and shut. Woof woof, she barked. That made the Gail giggle. Miranda looked at me. It's your turn now, Humphrey. Looks like Humphrey's gonna have a turn. Leaves and have fun. I got up on my tippy toes and raised my paws like a monkey. Girls saw my show and laughed and laughed. I guess the girls on the bright fun did after all. When it was time for the girls to go to sleep, Hetty's parents came out to the tent. Mr. Hopper tucked the girls into their sleeping bags. I settled down in my beddie. Now get some sleep, girls, Mrs. Hopper said as she left the tent. You too, Humphrey. Once we were alone, the tent was quiet. Outside the tent, things weren't so quiet. First, we heard something say, "Ooh!" Gail sent up. What's that, she asked. An owl. And they answered, at least I hope it was just an owl. Then we heard a fluttering sound like wings. What's that? Hetty asked. Miranda sat up and looked around. It's the tent flap, she said. At least I hope it's the tent flap. It's quiet again, almost too quiet. I was feeling a bit nervous. So I hopped onto my wheel, spinning all its airlines. When I got that my wheel makes a long and rolling sounds, I'm not noticing it in the conference when I go along in older neighbors. But in the tent, it sounded unsqueakly loud. What's that? Gail asked a frightened voice. I don't know. Miranda sounded even more frightened than Gail. It's just me, I squeaked. I need a help, they said. You must have seen something. Hetty crawled out of her sleeping bag and stood up. That's it, she said. I'm sleeping in the house. Me too, Gail said. Me too, Miranda said. And me, say something. Me too, I squeaked. The girls quickly rolled up their sleeping bags. They took the flashlight, the lantern, and my cage back into the house. As they carried my cage around across the room, I could see that the tent Hershey's garden was dark. I was pretty sure the boys had also gone inside. And even though I didn't see any real creepy crawly creatures in the garden besides the snake spiders, there were some people sleeping inside too. They took me back to school on Monday morning when Mrs. Elizabeth saw us. As she asked how the weekend had been. Great, I answered. I had a camping night in Lancer with my friends. Oh, Mrs. Elizabeth, were you scared to sleep outside? Oh, I forgot something. Great, I answered. I am camping night in the backyard with my friends. So did I, she said. Oh, Mr. Van, were you scared to sleep outside? No, Hetty said. Girls aren't afraid of anything. Neither are boys, Richie added. They weren't exactly squeaking the truth, but I'm pretty sure they believed what they said in class. Miss Griffin asked, what's the opposite of frightened? Richie raised his hands and said, fearless. Later that night, I showed off the friendship bracelet on my cage. And then I told him all about creepy crawly camping adventure. Splashed in his tank and said, boing, 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 boing. The girls were scared and the boys were scared. I told my froggy friend, ribbit, ribbit, boing, boing. I wasn't afraid, I said. At least not much. But I think it's all right for girls and boys and even hamsters to be a little bit afraid of creepy crawly creatures. Even when the scariest thing is in the yard turns out to be me. And that's the end of chapter 5. Don't forget to check out chapter 4 and also the link of the blog down in the description. And that's the end of Humphrey's creepy camping and crawly adventure. And it's also the Humphrey's Tiny Tales. There's 2 types, and I'm going to be reading the next one in a couple of months or days. So stay tuned to find out. So the everyone's favorite classroom pet are all these ones. So it's friendship according to Humphrey, trouble according to Humphrey, surprises according to Humphrey, Adventure according to Humphrey, Summer according to Humphrey, School Days according to Humphrey, Mysteries according to Humphrey, Winter according to Humphrey, Secrets according to Humphrey, and also Imagination according to Humphrey. So I'm going to be reading those books when I can, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.